course, Shazam, bro. This movie's taking more shots to the face than a Red Housewife starring in Missionary Impossible. So according to David F. Sandberg, he definitely won't if people don't go see the movie. What I've been told is that there is nothing in the Shazam films that contradict the future plans for DC. So the possibility for more Shazam is there. And if that's what you want, your best bet is to go see the film. So if you want more Shazam, if you want more Zachary Levi, if you want some sort of continuation within the Snyderverse light, then I guess you go see Shazam. But if Shazam becomes a hit, which I think it might be a moderate hit, then that means more Affleck. If that means we get more Affleck, oh, daddy, oh.
Unafraid of going deep and raw.
So what does the future hold for Shazam, bro? Right now, the box office is not looking good, bruv. It is just not looking good. And which is concerning because it's coming in like around a $35-40 million opening weekend. And the budget is over $125 million, which is so stupid because the first Shazam was a moderate success, which had a $50 million opening and ended up grossing $330-something million in total, which is, again, a moderate success. It wasn't this giant blockbuster. So they should have just done the same thing with the first Shazam. Give it a $90 million budget and go from there. But, of course, it's Warner Brothers, and they fucked it up.
It was like, yep, good luck, bro.
And I don't want it to sound all doom and gloom because I like the first Shazam, and I think this movie is going to be really good. But, however, the trailers, except for the last one, hasn't been really exciting. The general audience feeling towards this film is kind of lukewarm. They're like, all right, like we'll go see it, but there's nothing really enticing. Like there's nothing in this movie or in this trailer that really got the audience that really got the audiences to be like, holy shit, I need to see Shazam right now. Book my tickets and let's go. There's nothing in this trailer. Like, it's just like, all right, here's your standard sequel to a film that came out 5 years ago, and here it is. And I'm just like, nah, I'll just wait. And let's say the movie is good, and the word of mouth is strong, and people are going to see this movie, and it becomes a success. What does that mean for the future of the DCU? Does that mean that if Shazam becomes a hit, then Zachary Levi stays? Well, then again, it just complicates things even more because if James Gunn said that this is a reboot, then why is Zachary Levi staying? And why is the director of Shazam saying, go see this movie if you want more Zachary Levi, if this is a total reboot? Like, that's the thing. And if it does become a success, what does that mean for The Flash, right? Because if The Flash is a huge success, what does that mean for Ezra Miller? What does that mean for Affleck? Is Affleck going to stay in the DCU, which I'm still holding on to hope that I think Ben Affleck might actually stay as Batman in the DCU, depending on if The Flash is a big hit, depending on if Shazam is a moderate success, depending on the word of mouth and the critic reviews and the box office and stuff like that. So it adds a little bit more muddiness to the water because if Zachary Levi stays, and if Ezra stays, and if Affleck stays, and we all know Gal Gadot is gonna make a cameo in Shazam, and people love Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, then it just adds more questions like, all right, if everyone is staying and if Aquaman becomes a big hit, then why is Henry Cavill not Superman? Like, right? It just adds more questions. Like, well, it was like, well, if everyone's going to stay, then don't you think Henry Cavill would stay too? Listen, if there was a gun to my head and it's like, listen, Truth, pick a side. Pick one actor, Ben Affleck or Henry Cavill. I'm sorry, Henry Cavill. I love Man of Steel. I love you, Henry Cavill. But I'm picking Ben Affleck because Ben Affleck brings more to the table. Not only is his Batman beloved, but he's also a great director. And that's why James Gunn wants to keep Ben Affleck, because Ben Affleck is a great asset to the DCU. So, and which, again, leads me to believe, like, if Ben Affleck stays as Batman, and if Ben Affleck stays as a director, then why not have Ben Affleck stay as Batman in the DCU and Batman Brave of the Boat? And why not let Ben Affleck direct Brave in the Boat? So Affleck is a major asset as opposed to Henry Cavill. So I understand that from a business perspective. But again, it just adds more question. Like, if Shazam is a hit, Flash is a hit, Aquaman's a hit, Blue Beetle's a hit, then are these actors going to stay or not? And is this a reboot or not? So many questions. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I do think that I do have a feeling that Affleck stays. Despite what James Gunn said, I do think Affleck stays if The Flash is a big hit. So go see Shazam, go see all these other DC movies, and let's see what happens, all right? Love you all. Stay safe. Mwah. Big kiss.
Open up a strip club. You know why? Everybody loves titties. You know what I'm saying? Give it back to the community. What you think, bro?